Hey guys, welcome back to Opacon Homestead. This is Shayla here. I know it has been a minute since we have been on these videos. I know Dakota's been doing some lives and shorts and stuff, but I pretty much just break down when things get too chaotic, and so it was just too overwhelming for me to sit down and try to do videos with everything that was going on. If you don't follow our Facebook, you probably have no idea what happened, but so as you guys know, February was crazy month with the goats. Everything started to get better, and then on March 6th, Dakota's dad went to the hospital. It was originally for a lung infection. Turned out that he had leukemia. It was a very long stay. Dakota and I were up there every single day, except for the Okie Homesteading Expo for 2 days, and he was there for 25 days before he ended up passing away. So that was extremely tough, but he had been intubated and for a couple weeks, and he actually came out of that, and so we were really, really grateful that we got to spend the time that we did with him. But ultimately, you know, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but ultimately that is what happened. And then, of course, we had to plan the funeral and get through that. And then we had my niece's birthday party to go to, and just trying to get caught up on everything around the house and clean back up and just getting back to our normal routine. You know, it's been kind of a mess, but so I'm not going to go into all the details. I'm not going to start back from where we were just because so much has gone on. We're going to restart our videos from what's going on with today. And so we are actually getting ready to go to the 10 Killer meetup. The kids and I are about to run to the store and go grab some things that we might need. We had planned on camping out the whole weekend in a tent, but the weather is not looking so promising for that. So I don't know what we're doing yet. We all have some hammocks. I was thinking about maybe just setting up a tarp and sleeping under that. I don't know. We'll see. We thought about taking our Armada, but it needs a starter and a tire on the front, so we don't have time to get that ready. The truck, I tried to find a camper shell. I tried looking into renting a camper. There's so many options I looked into, but that didn't work. So we're for sure gonna go hang out tomorrow. We all have rain gear, so we can at least just, you know, hang out. They're gonna do a chili cook-off, which will be a lot of fun. And we'll just have to bring a tarp and cook some chili over the fire or something. So we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing everybody, and we'll of course be videoing the whole time. But this video will come out before then, just because I want to catch you guys up on what's been going on and how everything's been going. We do have baby piglets. We had some kittens. Most of them have found homes now. A big thing, I don't think we ever put on video. I have a video on it, but just to catch you up really quick, because I don't think the video was quite accurate. I need to go back through whether I posted or not, but all 3 of our dogs got shot the day before the funeral. The day we were leaving to go up there to get everything set up and finish everything up. We were getting ready to go out the door, and we couldn't find Fisher. He was gone, and Dakota noticed Otter had been barking all morning long. Dakota noticed that she was acting funny as she took off out toward the pasture. We noticed the puppy was out there, Wolverine, and Fisher was nowhere to be found. So after a couple hours of searching, he found him, and he was gone. He had been shot in the lungs. And then Otter got shot right through the elbow. It had exited out, so she's been fine the whole time. The puppy, however, also got shot right directly next to the spine, and that went into his body. And he also got shot in the tail. But fortunately, he is still alive, thank God. Originally, we thought it was a certain neighbor, and being where we found the dog, but I ran into the guy yesterday or a couple days ago and found out it was likely. I haven't verified it, so I can't say for sure who it was, but he told me who it was. It was a different neighbor. I'll tell you what, as a person of faith, it is very hard to hold back self-control when something happens like that. Especially, there was no warnings. There was 0 warning. I had no idea, well, we had been in the hospital. We knew our dogs had been wandering off here and there, but and we had put a collar on him, but it was a collar, an e-collar that we have to physically be there to watch to activate it. And we had just started to look into geo-collars or geofencing to make sure the dog stayed in here and stayed on our property. And then we were in the hospital for 3.5 weeks, so that didn't really work out. But anyway, so that was pretty unfortunate too. We've had a couple more baby goats born. We did lose another one due to our dogs, actually. Not our livestock dogs, the other dogs, our hunting dogs. And so it's been a rough couple weeks. Oh, and then also 2 days after Dakota's dad passed away, Dakota's dad's first cousin passed away. Also of he passed away of lung cancer, different type of cancer. But so we had to go to his funeral too. So it's just been back to back to back, nonstop, chaotic, And then the boys are playing baseball, so we've had that in the mix. And so yeah, that's pretty much sums everything up. Trying to think what else we did. We got our rods organized in the shop, which I'm really excited about because it's been 12 years and we have not had any kind of organization. So I'm excited about that. We did go fishing a couple times. And so it's not all bad. You always have to look at the positive side no matter what happens in life. And, you're going to go through trials and tribulations. And the Bible even says that you should rejoice in your trials, And so for the longest time I had wondered, were we doing something wrong because we weren't in a trial? Because, you're supposed to go through trials and we weren't. And man, it came on like a hurricane. That was rough. But there's always positive out of it. There's always good to every side of everything. So that's what we need to stay focused on. And it is rough, There's days and moments where we think back to Dakota's dad. His name's Robert. He was always watching our videos. He's always commenting on there, always sending us videos. He used to send TikToks, and it's really hard to. It's just I'm still in shock, but there's moments where we have that it's hard to think about. You get really sad at times, and I know that goes on forever because we've had other people pass on, my great-grandparents and stuff, and I still think about them all the time. So it's just it's one of those things, So anyway, as far as everything else goes, though, we're doing good. We're all healthy and thankful for that. So tomorrow we're going to be at this YouTube meetup, and then as soon as we get back from that, we will get back to the normal videos, the day-to-day, get back to the animals, show you what's going on. Everything is so green. They actually cut down a tree, which I'll post a short of here in just a little bit, and they cut down our front tree. It was dead, and the bottom of it had been kind of rotting away for a while, so we were afraid it was going to fall on the road or hurt somebody. And so they got that cut down. Looks crazy out there. And our neighbors got putting a fence in, a new fence, so they cleared their whole tree line, and it looks so weird out there. But so be exciting to walk you guys around and see what's happening and what's going on. And yep, I think that's about it for now. So, we'll get this video posted. The next one will be the 10 killer meetup. And then I've got some other videos that we did over the last couple weeks that I just didn't have time to edit. And then we'll get caught up completely back up to our day-to-day. And thank you guys for watching. We appreciate every one of you. Thanks for sticking with us. Apologize for the delay in videos. I know I could have kept up with it, but it was just something that I do is I shut down when, it gets overwhelming. Like, it's just easier for me to just set it aside for the time being. So I do apologize for that. But we look forward to your comments again and getting back on here and showing you guys what's been going on. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it, and we will catch you guys on the next one.